poster boy for stuttering, a society on skates and socks that don't match, a congregation of snails because flies are so last year, last season, last stanza, forgotten. A debate to declare independence from the last in utero tie from our mothers and fathers. A declaration of sight, sound, sane twilight, a declaration of measure and wasted Friday nights, a declaration of high school dropouts and dreams seen without worth, a declaration of clarity, a declaration of pretty freaks on the borderline of becoming you, a declaration of cliques, a declaration for insomniacs and late night conversations about sleep, a declaration of lost and found security, a declaration of companionship, a declaration of breakup songs and the get-together blues, a declaration of pure morals unraveled, a declaration of you. This is for all of you who were born, for all of you who lived, and those of you who suffered the silence of the backside of the tulip's neck. For all of you who couldn't wait to be free from shiny aluminum chains wrapped like ribbons around naked flesh of goose. This is for all of you who hid in your screaming soliloquies, those oxymorons, those nightmares, this generation yet to be labeled. This is for all of you. I give you my sweat, my sanity, my safety, my security, my silence, my screams. I confess nothing. We never gave up. All of you who got punished for losing hope and those of you who found it, my bones and my blood, I give them to you. Confess nothing, you are me. For those of you whose silence never filled a room, this is for all of you. Sugar Puss.
Yeah!
Pain is a cliche, a fashion, you might say. So put your heart in your pocket and break it and break it and glue it back together so that you can break it again. Passion is a performance portrayed upon a stage, and you are all victims to the time and the style of sweet, eye-grabbing agony. If you're offended, defend yourself. If you can't get over it, perfect the little lie that has failed to affect me. Your crying is a lie. Your kisses are lies. You've been raised in a society where depression is okay as long as you get paid. Your emotions are practiced and paid for. Therefore, there is no remedy. Sugar Puss and Sugar Coat, the truth as you know it, an aesthetic poem about no one is 44 lines of straight up lies about pretty girls without judging eyes, or broken hearts when nothing was ever broken to begin with but your own self-image. You self-discriminate, you make yourselves feel unworthy, but life is so hard, you don't know what it's like. Shut up! You live in the suburbs! You were raised in a society where depression is okay as long as you get laid. If I upset you, set things straight. If you can't, leave your complaints to the machine and I'll get back to you when I decide to care. You're walking billboards for Paxil, Lexapro, lithium, and suicide because daddy didn't love me and mommy wasn't there. Save your tears for the opera and your drama for the show. Bravo on your performance! Spare me this up. Do you believe in anything besides your lies or their blasphemy? Tell yourself that the ocean can sink and that the world is still flat and that the makeup stains on your pillowcase are some signs of some undying pain. You're all liars and your kisses are lies. Amen to the romance between the shallow and the vain. Do you believe in anything like the heart or a tragedy like the one you've created? Look around. Don't you see it? Is the fog so thick that you're blinded of the madness? Hell's babies with the sweetest eyes are spoon-fed cancer spiced with lies. You've created something irreparable, unchangeable, a spectacle, skeptical, maybe. But what isn't when we relate it to you? If you can dish it, you can take it. A lie is what you make it, and it looks like you've made a mess of yourself. So smile and sugar puss it, pretend it never happened. Blow kiss made of falseness and a truth thin as air. Your kisses are lies, and they never tire, nor does your mouth, no matter what you're doing with it. Lie to yourself in the world you call yours. Pretend that the sun fits in your pocket, and that suffering is real. You've been raised in a society where depression is okay as long as you're still sane enough to operate machinery and vote on election day. A society where you can't be a person if you don't have a name. You're all bugs in a field, slit wrists in suburbia, and maybe you've been exposed to my lesson. You can come to the terms of the fact your boredom is in no way a throw, but the misery of lassitude and suburban cheerlessness. It's got you down. The lies are outrageous. Between angels and horseflies, of reversible jackets and obsessions with the past. I'm too sick to write. I'm too sick to be tired. I'm too sick to be lied to. Don't lie to yourself. Looking for truth in you is like hay in a needle stack. Pain is a cliche, a fashion. Some would say a smile is a minor remedy, but depression has much better pay. I'm at a loss for words, so I'll leave you mesmerized.